47 members of the Congress, senators, Republican senators, wrote a letter recently to Iran, to the leadership of Iran, warning Iran that if there is a deal, if Obama administration reaches a deal with Iran over its nuclear issue, then this deal will be revoked once Obama is out of office. So it will be valid as long as the president is in office. But if he leaves the office, this deal is no longer valid, and the Congress will not be committed to that deal. Well, first of all, this is a precedent. The Congress is not supposed to interfere in foreign policy. The one who deals with foreign policy of any country, not only the United States, is the President and the Secretary of State. It is not the job of the Congress or the representatives to interfere in foreign policy and set the foreign policy for the country. That is not their job. Their job, alaykum as-salam, is to enact laws in the best interest of the country, not to pursue foreign policy. So this is something unprecedented in the history of the United States, where members of the Congress would interfere in foreign policy. Number two, everybody knows that when a president signs an agreement, even if he's out of the office, the next government should respect that treaty and that deal. This is something common. It's a common practice among government and countries, that when a president signs a deal with any country, any person comes after him, he has to honor that deal. Because when the president signs a deal, he is signing the deal not on behalf of himself only. He is doing that on behalf of his own nation, his own people. And he is acting in the best interest of his people. So it means nothing to say that after this president goes, another president comes, then he will not respect that treaty. No, he has no choice but to respect any treaty, any deal that the president signs. Number three, why this act? Why 47 Republicans find it so important to undermine their own president? I don't want to call these people, those senators, traitors, as they were called by some. But if this happens in any other country, that country, the judiciary system in that country will not tolerate this behavior. When 47 members of the Congress would act in a way that will undermine the efforts of their own president. Guys, whether you like your president or not, he is your president غصباً عنكم. And you have to respect that fact. You have to respect the fact that he is the president. And you have to allow him to do his job as a president. But to go behind his back and stab him in the back and undermine his work and threaten another nation that if you reach a deal with our president, we will come after you. This is not a civilized behavior. And therefore, we must send a very clear message to those congressmen and senators that you are not acting in the best interest of the United States. You might be acting in the interest of Israel. But remember, you are United States senators. You are not Israeli parliament members. You are getting paid by the American treasury, not by the Israeli treasury. And you have been elected by American people, not by Israeli people. And therefore you have to protect the interests of this country. not the interest of another country. You have to be very keen about pursuing your own interest and not to worry much about the interest of another country who happen to have a problem with Iran or with any other country.